Hi there. Initiating refunds can be boring. In this video, we will learn how you can automate the refund process with the help of Pabbly Connect. So let's get started. So let's see the automation steps. Alright, in the first step, user will fill up a form. Through that, you will get the user email ID and name and phone number. And in the second step, you'll remove that email ID from your learning management solution and your autoresponder, whatever autoresponder you are using. And in the third step, you will initiate the refund from your payment gateway. And in the fourth step, you can notify the user like your refund has been initiated, and you can provide all the details like refund ID, name, and other informations. So this will be our workflow structure. And to execute this workflow, you must have a few things. First, you have to check whether your application has unenroll and delete action inside Pabbly Connect or not. And then whatever payment gateway you are using, that should allow you to automatically process the refund. Okay. And so you must have these two things. Then you can build the workflow. And in this video, I have used the following tools: Block Survey to collect user responses, and then Pabbly Connect and new Zenler. This is a learning management solution. And then we have Google Sheets and Razorpay. This is our payment gateway, and Active Campaign as autoresponder. All right. So let's see our Pabbly dashboard. Okay, so this is the workflow I created. So you can name the workflow, and these are the steps. And first, we have to get the data inside Pabbly Connect. So you will get the data through webhook. So I have selected webhook, and you can paste this webhook in your form builder. So I'm using Block Survey. So Block Survey allows us to send the data through webhook. So through webhook, I can get all the details. As you can see, these are the details. And now in the second step, we will search the username, search that email ID. In this case, I'm using Active Campaign. So in your case, you might be using some other autoresponders like GetResponse or anything. So depending on that, you can change your apps. Okay. And first we have to search the data, search the email ID. Okay. And here it is. So you'll have to map the data from this response. Okay. And then you will get the data, and in this step, in the third step, you have to delete that email ID, because if we are refunding someone, then we can remove that user from your database or autoresponder. Okay, so this is the contact ID, and once you click on save and send test request, you will get this kind of response. And when you search that email ID, you will find that that email ID does not exist in your autoresponder. And in the value section, I don't know why it does not show anything, but the action happens, so it deletes your email ID. Okay, let's okay, just a second, let me short this. Okay, so now in the fourth step, you'll have to remove that email ID from your learning management solution. Okay, so I'm using new Zenler. In your case, you might be using something else, so based on that, you can change this step. So first you have to search the student with the help of email ID. You can search the student, then you can get all the details of that email ID or student. Okay, and in the fifth step, okay, you can unenroll that user, that student. As you can see, with the help of user ID, you can unenroll that student from your course, and you can select the course. So this is the test course, and if I click on save and send test request, you can see messages success, user and unenrolled successfully. Okay, that's great. We are moving forward. So in the step 6, we will get the payment ID. So in Google Sheets, I collect all the details of a particular user, like name, email ID, date of transaction, and everything. Okay, so from Google Sheet, I will get the payment ID, so that I can use that payment ID to initiate the refund from Razorpay. Okay, so In action event, I will select lookup spreadsheet rows, and I will choose the spreadsheet, and I can select the lookup column, which is B, and a lookup value, which is the email ID. And once you click on save and send request, okay, and then you will get the payment ID as well. And with the help of this payment ID, we will initiate the refund. You can create partial and full refund. So in this case, I'm going to create partial refund. So map out the payment ID here, and you have to select the amount. As you can see, in what format you have to write the amount. So in my case, the amount is 10 rupees, so I will write it as 1000 rupees. Okay, so if you just add the point, then you don't need to add the point, but you have to write the amount in smallest currency in okay. So I will just write down 1000. Okay, so and you can select the recipient number, which is 1, and you can add the notes key 1 and key 2, like customer is not satisfied, something like that. And you can click on save and send test request. Okay, so now the refund has been initiated. As you can see, the refund ID. Okay, all right, so now you can see the refund amount as well. So it is showing 1000 rupees, but in reality this amount is 10 rupees. Okay, so we will transform this number with the help of number formatter by Pabbly Connect. So we will divide this number. Okay, and let's see the amount. Let's map out the amount. From here we can get the amount. Okay, and let's divide it by 100. Okay, we will use the divide, and let's save this step and send test request. As you can see, this is the actual amount, and now we can notify the user, and this is the recipient address, email ID. Here you can map out the data like refund ID, so that user will know like my refund has been initiated. So I can map out the refund ID. Okay, so this is the refund ID. You can map out the data, and you can map out the amount as well. We are going to map out, and you can create something similar, and you can easily build this workflow and click on save and send request. All right, so it's done. So so this was the process. The main thing is like your payment gateway should allow you to automate the refund process, because with the help of API we are initiating the refund. So if your payment gateway does not allow, then you cannot automate this step, but you can build a partial automation, semi-automation, because for example, if you are using Podia, right, then Podia does not integrate with Pabbly Connect, so you'll have to manually remove the user from your Podia learning management system. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful. If you have any question, let me know in the comments below.